Welcome back to DXB Today, where it's all about fitness. And today we welcome a very special guest, Mr. Stuart Howison, who is the founder of Revolution Cycles, the man behind Spinny's 92 Cycle Challenge and Women's Running Challenge. Stuart, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for welcoming me on board.
Now, we had a little bit of a chat about you. You've been all over the place. You're originally Scottish, spent a lot of time in South Africa, and now you're here in the UAE.
Absolutely.
With Revolution Cycles. Can you tell us a little bit about your journey?
Got here on an aeroplane. And it was back in 2008, 2009, and I was originally with ARN, with Dubai 92 for a year, and yeah, my journey just started when I was missing my bike and wanted to try and get some more cycling done, and yeah, hooked up with a good mate of mine, and we set up a small group out on Al Qudra cycle track, well, Al Qudra Road, which at that stage there was nothing out there. It was the quietest road in Dubai. And we set up a little group, Cycle Safe Dubai. First week we had 4, 6, 8 people join us, and the weeks after it just got progressively bigger and bigger until there was a couple of hundred people on the road. And we thought that was the quietest road in Dubai and that nobody would use it. But it turned out there was a very important gentleman who used that road every Friday and every Saturday to go to his majlis, and drove past in his white G-Wagon, number 1.
Did you ever get a wave?
Absolutely. Yeah, His Highness was very gracious, and ultimately, one day we got stopped and pulled over by the RTA, and they told us that His Highness has seen you on the road. It's very dangerous, wants to make it safe for you, wants to build you a cycle track. What do you want? And that's how we got the Al Qudra cycle track.
That's amazing.
And yeah, and then cycling just, I mean, from the vision of the royal family, just encouraging and building us cycling tracks and safe places to ride, the sport has just blossomed.
Let's talk about the sport in the region, because like you said, it's really transformed over the years. Tell me, from when you first started in Dubai to what it is now, what has been that transformation?
So I think when we started sort of 14, 15 years ago, there was a handful of cyclists out riding. The elite Emirati riders were very strong, very good. Yusuf Mirza and the team, incredibly good athletes. But I think it was seen as an otherwise sport. It wasn't one of the cultural sports. I mean, obviously football is really big here, soccer is very big here. But I think that there was a global surge on it, and you know, Dubai was in the right place, the right time. And His Highness's vision to encourage people to get onto the cycle tracks, to get out and ride, it has gone astronomically. I mean, globally the sport is massive. Not just as a sport, but as a mode of transport, you know, with everybody looking towards sustainability and better ways to keep themselves fit. And it's an accessible sport, you know, it's one of those sports that you start it this week, and in a couple of weeks' time you feel yourself and find yourself getting a lot better quickly. So from seeing a couple of riders on the roads and on the tracks to now, when you go to Al Qudra,
move for them.
You can't, yeah. When you get to Al Qudra or to Meydan District 1, the parking lots are full on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and now in the evenings, the weather's getting better, you just driving around, you just see cyclists out at all times of the day.
I love to hear this. I love cycling, and I did a lot of cycling as my cross training for my sport, but I didn't realise it was such a big thing here. Like, I want to get involved. How do we find you?
Absolutely. So we've got 2 groups and methods that you can find us. Cycle Safe Dubai is our website, or you can find us through Revolution Cycles Dubai online. Just get in touch with us, and it's for people that are out there that think, oh, it's such an intimidating sport, and they see the likes of Vingegaard and Tadej Pogacar, thinking that that's how they have to be in order to get into the sport. I mean, it's for everybody. You know, you got the beautiful thing that I see now with the weather changing is you see mums and dads out on the tracks with their little ones on their push bikes, and so it's for everybody. It's a sport
So you
for
have
everybody.
different groups, different abilities?
Absolutely, yeah. So we've got groups for beginners, we've got groups for intermediates, and then we've got groups that have got ex-pros and ex-world champions riding with us. So there's definitely, I mean, the Al Qudra cycle track and Meydan, and when you go up to Kalba and up to Hatta, where the roads are a lot quieter, or if you want to go a big mountain, go up Jebel Chase, there is something for everybody. If you want somewhere flat and that's easy to ride, Dubai is easy for you. The wind's your whetstone. That's gonna get you hard. I mean, that's gonna properly train you.
I love how you say it's easy. I went out on Al Qudra cycle path. I did not find it easy, but I like how you're saying it's very, very easy.
It's achievable.
It is achievable.
Yeah.
I did complete it, I have to say.
Stuart, specifically on Dubai Fitness Challenge, it's again built just every year we go. What's so special about this year, do you think?
So this year, you know, if we look at where we were in the first couple of years, how it has progressed, I mean, an initiative that globally the world looks at and goes, you know, His Highness has put this initiative together, 30 by 30, 30 minutes of exercise for 30 days. What an incredible idea. And now we've got the busiest road in the world, closed down for 4 hours, twice in 1 month. We've got the Sheikh Zayed Road run on the 12th, and then we've got the ride. I think numbers this year for the run, we're probably looking at targeting about 200,000 people on the road. I mean, if you took a look at the Instagram and the videos that came out for it, it's unbelievable seeing Sheikh Zayed Road closed down with 200,000 runners on. And then, of course, you've got Dubai Metro that jump on board to make sure that there's enough trains to get everybody back out. And then, you know, the Dubai ride, probably going to be aiming at about 30,000 riders this year. And again, it's something that everybody can get onto. It's not going to be a massive climb or an Alpe d'Huez that you have to go up and down. You know, it's a 12-kilometer loop, yeah, or it's a 5K or a 10K run on one of the most prestigious highways in the world.
Thank you, Stuart. And who knows, you might see me out on Al Qudra again. So today's Spotlight is on a sports and wellness platform that lets users connect based on their sports interests. Let's check out Doody.
Hi, my name is Hassan Wahbi. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Doody. Doody is a community app aiming to aggregate all sports and provide ease of access for all community groups. We noticed that there has been a rise in obesity and overweight across the region and the globe. At the same time, sport tech is highly fragmented. We integrated both social media and sport tech in one platform, and that's Doody. The main challenge is finding experts to join your team at rates that you're able to afford to pay. We're aiming to tap into partnership with corporates and universities, and we've already enrolled as part of 2 accelerator programs, one in Dubai and the other one in Saudi Arabia, and that would pave way for our expansion in Saudi Arabia and the region at a later stage. Dubai is ideal because, you know, it's a cosmopolitan city where over 200 nationalities live here. So launching in Dubai and getting feedback from different nationalities does prepare you to grow as a global company in the future. Well, since we're a community app for all sports and activities, I would just check a nice activity on the app, and maybe it'd be scuba diving, going to Jebel Jais hiking, or many other sports that we can join free of charge.
So there you have it, Doody. I mean, bringing a community together, which is exactly what fitness should do. But for now, on DXB Today, it is time for our Roundup. Faris, over to you.
Believe it or not, Dubai is now the home to the highest something, and this time it's the highest running track. We are talking about Wassar's Sky Track, where you can be running on top of a skyscraper. Sarah, what do you think about that?
I think it looks amazing. I'll be first up there for sure.
Really, what do you think the benefit is? Don't you think the air would be thinner, harder to run?
It's just an experience, isn't it? You know, you've got the view.
It'd be
I think
cooler
as long
for
as you don't have
sure.
vertigo.
You'd have a nice breeze, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I think as long as you don't suffer from vertigo, why not?
Now, I did check it. It does have fencing all around the sides, so I think
Can't
it's
say
perfectly
we're not
safe.
the top of the building.
Yeah, I mean, imagine that, just taking a nice little walk, you can chat to your friends, frame to one side, Burj Khalifa to the other. I think the thing about Dubai is we always bring an experience to the people, right? It's not just about the exercise or the fitness, it's a true experience where people can really look back on it, and it's basically a memory that we can all share with one another.
Definitely. I mean, I love to see like the development of like the fitness, not just the industry, but like the community in Dubai. I mean, when I came here a million years ago, there was nothing. And now on Kite Beach, for example, we've got the running tracks, you know, there's so much to do. So I love that like kind of experiential fitness community that Dubai kind of brings to the table.
It's not often that you go running and you accidentally run into a pigeon.
There's not often
Which I think might be a problem up there.
Yeah, running
Into birds, they're flying, you're running. No, I think it's a good idea.
I think anything that attracts people to do activity and sport, and it might just be something that stands out and makes somebody think, oh, actually, I'll go give that a try.
It's Instagrammable at the end of the day.
Yeah, there's that too.
And that will bring the people out, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So I'll see you on the running track then, Faris. So
Probably
let's
not.
wishful thinking. So let's see what's coming up in the rest of the show.
I went down to chat with Italian footballing legend Francesco Totti and a few others.
Not to mention, we're going to be speaking to Iranian boxer and the world number 11. We're going to be talking to Miss Nastaran Fatih later on. Don't go anywhere.